So back when Gear Second made its debut for the first time in episode 272 of One Piece during the Enies lobby in Luffy's fight against Belluno, I was like, yo, did I miss something? Did I skip the Gear 1 transformation during Skype or Alabasta? What is this Gear 2 Kaioken rip-off transformation? I didn't quite understand the premise of Gear Second, but turns out there is no mention of Gear 1 throughout the anime or manga. Anyways, keeping my experiences aside, let me give you a quick and brief explanation of Gear Second. So throughout the series, Luffy developed these techniques called gears to utilize his Devil Fruit abilities. So essentially, Luffy first achieves Gear Second by taking this particular battle stance, and thereafter, he presses down his legs, creating that kind of spring effect, getting that blood circulation in. He pumps blood out of his heart at unhumanly speeds. It's probably about 2 to 3 times faster than his usual heartbeat. This increase of blood pressure implies rapid production of red blood cells in his body, which is nerves, arteries, veins delivered throughout the body, giving him that red hot smoky chicken look. Now the answer to the increased amounts of strength, stamina, speed is oxygen. So with all that excessive amounts of blood, or rather red blood cells in his body, he's able to diffuse more oxygen into his muscles, reaching the more energy output. This process generates a lot of heat in his body, resulting in the formation of steam around the body, which is basically his greasy sweat evaporating. And I can only begin to imagine how gross he must smell. Kind of a drawback, right? But the real downside of Gear Second was stated by Lucci. Every time Luffy enters Gear Second, he's shortening his lifespan due to the rise of the blood pressure that would have burst his heart if he were not a rubber man. But as usual, Oda forgot about the drawback, probably because he had to unpack a lot of new gears up ahead. However, what I feel is the primary drawback or the pleasure activity that Luffy loves to indulge in to keep that blood pumping with that energy boost is that he tends to eat abnormally more, as he isn't using any external medications or injections to increase that blood pressure. The increase in his metabolism causes him to be hungrier often, or even have paralysis that leaves him immobilized due to lack of food to extract energy from after a long use of Gear Second. So this basically is my rough understanding of Gear Second, which I studied for hours the previous night while eating my cereal. Anyways, I hope you found some value. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.